Hello again, Struck12. Here I am a little bit late, one day late with some news about Diablo 4's beta. Apologies for that, I was busy, so most likely you would have heard about the beta from elsewhere, read it, watched it. But here I am sharing my own thoughts alongside bringing you the announcement information about Diablo 4's beta that IGN revealed yesterday during IGN's FanFest event. So buckle up, I hope you enjoyed the information and my take on what that means for the game and for the beta testing. So first of all, the date review. But it's not just a single date, there are two beta weekends. The first beta weekend will be for players who have pre-ordered, pre-purchased the game already through Blizzard's Battle.net platform. And it will start March 17 and run through March 19th. We don't have information regarding times, so we don't know whether we'll get the full 72 hours from midnight to midnight. Hopefully that's the case. Whereas the general public, anyone, absolutely everyone, without purchase necessary, would be able to get access to the game in the next weekend between the 24th and 26th of March. And as a bonus, everyone who has pre-purchased and has participated in the first open beta weekend will carry over their open beta weekend progress into open beta weekend 2. But obviously, for obvious reasons, which I won't state, the progress from those beta weekends will not carry over to the launch, which is how it's supposed to be. So all that is great. Hopefully we get 2 times the 72-hour full length of those weekend days, so we can get as much as possible. Speaking of getting as much as possible done, let's talk about what will be in the beta. IGN during the FanFest managed to interview the game director Josh Shelley, who showed them also a cinematic, as they're calling it, which is in-game engine rendered cutscenes. So in-game rendered cutscenes will show your character and appear as cinematics, but with your characters. It's not the first game that's doing that, but it's the first Diablo game that is doing this. So what will be in the beta? First of all, they're promising that you would have the first zone, which they're saying that Act 1 is the Fractured Peaks zone. There are different map regions: Dry Steppes, Fractured Peaks, Hawazar, Kegistan, and Skos Glen. And Fractured Peaks is the one that you would be able to play during that beta weekend. Those two beta weekends, and you would be limited to level 25, which is still solid, reasonable amount of leveling to get. First of all, the game will have 100 levels, and around level 40-50 you would complete the story of the acts and stuff, and between 50 and 100 you would be earning Paragon levels, Paragon points for your Paragon boards. Whether the Paragon boards would be visible, even if you don't have the points, just so you can take a look and take a peek at what's there, remains to be seen. Hopefully they let us peek through the Paragon system without having the points, just so we can kind of figure out maybe once we might want to look into when the game is finally here. So the best thing here is that you have the full Fractured Peak zone, including all the main and side quests in that area. So if you want to try different classes, do it with one class until you say, okay, I've seen enough of that class. I want to try other classes, see whether they fit my playstyle more. So this beta weekend is for two reasons. First of all, stress testing the servers. Break those servers, especially the second beta weekend that's open to everyone. Almost every single person who is interested in the game will try it during that beta weekend. Even if they haven't pre-ordered, they will have the chance. Sure, there are some people who don't want to ruin their experience and won't play the game until it's finally there, and that's understandable. The second good thing about this is you get a chance to try the different classes, see whether you like the class mechanics, the class abilities. Level 25 is solid enough of a progress, so you would have some sort of idea of how the class is shaping up. You won't have a full build ready, but partial setup to see how it's heading into that direction will be available. And we know until level 40, respecking won't be as expensive as after that, so you would be able to experiment a lot, see what you like. And we know the full release is June 6th with 4 days early for people who pre-ordered starting on June 2nd. So June 2nd, you would be able to play the game if you already purchased it. I got my copy with the news. I'm gonna start making some Diablo builds, which might delay my upcoming games videos for March. But Diablo takes the priority, and I'm extremely excited. I hope you are as excited as I am. I'll also be bringing other types of Diablo content ahead of the beta launch, the beta weekends. To get notified when I upload more content like this one or other builds and guides for Wooter and not so Wooter games, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to not miss out on notifications. As well as keep in mind there's something called memberships on YouTube, which lets you be a paying member for my channel to get access to perks such as emotes and badges made by me, as well as the option to get one-on-one tutoring for the very basics of Adobe Photoshop, Premiere and After Effects. And memberships can be cancelled at any time if you no longer want to be a member. Thanks for watching all the way until the end, Struck Web. Keep it cool until next time, and goodbye.